Hey guys, this is Eric. What I want to do today was take a moment to give my own personal review of the Out of Order Casanova watch that I recently purchased. I saw a little hype about this watch on the internet. It was recently, actually a few months ago, 4, 5, 6, 7, last February, released in the Watch Gang Black tier. And a lot of people were buying this or getting this watch, and I saw a lot of criticism towards the watch. A lot of people were actually taking this watch and they were comparing it to other out of order watches, and I really thought it was unjust and unfair for people to really compare this watch to other out of order watches. So I just want to take a moment to kind of go over the watch and compare it to another watch of mine, and just show you what I like about it, and just try to kind of give a nice neutral review. So first and foremost, comes on a leather strap, the Casanova. I don't know exactly which model of Casanova this is. I'm on the website right here. We've got, let's see here, antique brown. I think it might be antique brown. I'm not quite sure. MSRP's $431 on it. I got it on eBay for I think this is the one we're looking at right here. So I got this one for $220 on eBay, and I don't particularly think the $431 market price is worth it for this watch. I kind of think it's worth more in the $200 to $300 range, but let's get to kind of what I like about the watch. I absolutely love the watch. The only real negative I can really say about the watch is on this side, it has this smooth edge, which is the left side of the watch. And on the right side, it's got a sharper edge, which I don't quite understand if that's just the finishing, but as you can see, this side's clearly been partially polished, and this side has not. So that little edge right there kind of drives me nuts, but other than that, the bezel rotates on it. I'm doing this one-handed, but it kind of has a very interesting rotation to it. Takes a little bit to turn it. And one thing I'll point out that drives me absolutely nuts when it comes to any Submariner tier watches is the pearl does not align 100% with the 12 o'clock on the watch. You see I'll click it? And it's just off. It's just slightly off. And that drives me nuts. And I have a Submariner, and it does the same fucking thing. So it kind of pisses me off, but as you can see, let's compare it to a sub. My pearl needs to be replaced on my sub, but it's off a little bit on my sub as well. So it's a little loose, and I definitely do not like that about the Submariner either. It drives me nuts. For $10,000, you'd think that the watch would align properly and the pearl wouldn't fall off. But anyways, so I'm gonna put this side by side. So this is a 40 millimeter dial. This is a 42 millimeter dial. Now the feel of the Submariner, it's a sub. It's got some weight to it, but it's very even due to the bracelet. This guy is actually fairly lightweight. For 42 millimeters, this thing is very light. And I live in Arizona. I have a lot of watches with leather straps because in the summer, having a steel bracelet really sucks. So all in all, I absolutely adore this watch. I've only worn it for a few days, but it just looks and feels good. It looks absolutely great. Let's see if I can slide it back. I did. Looks absolutely great on my hand. I don't have the smallest of hands, so a nice 42 millimeter dial is actually really good because the sub looks a little small, but I just want to take a moment to kind of just give my praise for this watch. I think Out of Order did a great job with this watch. The Casanova is wonderful. I don't particularly like all the different schemes of watches, all the bracelets on these. I guess it's the style they're going for, but I just particularly I'm not very fond with the rustic look. I dig the rust around the dial itself. Great, it's wonderful. The case is rustic as well. I dig it. Blue dial, faded, cool. Don't dig the bracelet. I wouldn't own a Out of Order with a steel bracelet, definitely, or aluminum, whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but these are great watches. I've told a few of my friends about them, and they're purchasing some, and a lot of people, if you're looking for one of these watches, these watch gang owners or whatever are dumping these watches cheap on eBay. I don't know exactly where the company's gonna go with this watch, but I just want to take a moment to kind of just appreciate this watch. I dig it. I've been actually wearing this every single day, and my sub just sits in the case. But anyways, I hope you guys give this watch a shot, because I dig it, man. There's really nothing else to the watch. It's fairly basic. Unscrews just like a sub, pops out when it's loose. You adjust the date and everything the same way. You can wind it. As you can see, push it in and out, and then twist it clockwise, and it tightens down. So get one of these watches. I don't understand these people that are complaining about these watches. They're great. They're great. All right, have a good day.